The Garderegiment Fuseliers Prinses Irene is a regiment of the Royal Netherlands Army, named after Princess Irene, the granddaughter of Queen Wilhelmina, daughter of Queen Juliana, sister of Queen Beatrix and aunt of King Willem-Alexander. It is one of two regiments, along with the Garderegiment Grenadiers and Jagers, to be classed as Guards. Regimental history. A group of Dutch soldiers were forced to withdraw in May 1940 after the unexpected invasion of the Netherlands by the Nazi armies. Faced by the choice to surrender or to continue the fight alongside the Western Allies, they opted for the latter. Via several ways they finally arrived in Great Britain, where they formed a new unit, the Royal Dutch Brigade. The unit was later renamed to become the Royal Netherlands Motorized Infantry Brigade. In August 1941 this unit received from the hands of the Dutch Queen Wilhelmina, who remained in exile in England, its own regimental colours. In addition, the unit was given the honorary name of Princess Irene, named after the Queen's second granddaughter. This name is also symbolic, as the name of Irene means, "she who brings peace," in Greek. As a small detachment in the British Liberation Army, the unit only numbered approximately 1,400 men. The brigade took part in the campaign in Western Europe. In May 1945 the Nazis capitulated in the Netherlands, which also led to the disbanding of the Irene Brigade, which to a large extent was made up of war volunteers and conscripts. To remember their special bond, the men of the first hour proudly wore their special distinction, an orange-blue lanyard called Invasion Lanyard. The regimental colours of the Royal Dutch Brigade, Princess Irene, were decorated with the highest military order for valour known in the Dutch army, so as not to let the name of that small Dutch unit fade into history. It was decided that the traditions surrounding the regimental colours were to be continued by a new regiment. The Princess Irene Regiment was formed in April 1946. 5 battalions of the new regiment were on active duty during the so-called police actions in the years 1946 to 1949 in the former Netherlands East Indies, or today's Indonesia. 90 young Dutch Irene soldiers were killed during these operations. The regiment Princess Irene became Garderegiment Fuseliers Prinses Irene in 1948. The traditions of the regiment were carried on by 13th Armoured Infantry Battalion of the Royal Dutch Army in the Westenburg Barracks in Schalkar, near Deventer. In June 1992 the 17th Armoured Infantry Battalion took over the traditions. Since then, the regimental colours, monument and museum are settled in the General Major de Ruyter van Stevenink Barracks named after the commander of the Irene Brigade. In Oerschot, 17th Armoured Infantry Battalion Garderegiment Fuseliers Prinses Irene is part of 13 Motorized Brigade. In June to December 1996 the battalion was transferred to Bosnia, former Yugoslavia, as 17 NI Mechanized Battalion Garderegiment Princess Irene. They served in the Iver II operation under British command, just as the Irene Brigade 50 years before them. In Bosnia the men and women of the battalion wore the invasion lanyard of the former Irene Brigade. On active duty, it was handed over to them by veterans of the brigade to illustrate the bond with their young colleagues. This was only the beginning of the peacekeeping operations for the Fusiliers. They went to Bosnia again in December to June 1999 as part of the SFOR 5 force. June to December 1999 13 Fusiliers stayed on Cyprus with UNICYP-3. A Fusiliers company served in Kosovo, January to May 2000, with KFOR-2. In December 2002 17 NI Mechanized Battalion Garderegiment Princess Irene will stay in Bosnia for the third time as part of SFOR 13. Further missions were Iraq 2004 and 2005 and Afghanistan 2006, 2007 and 2009. Ceremonial uniform. When the regiment was promoted to the status of Guards in 1948, they adopted a ceremonial uniform to commemorate the unit's foundation in the United Kingdom. It was decided to adopt the style of the traditional British full-dress infantry uniform, with a scarlet tunic and the black Home Service helmet, which is also used by the Netherlands Marine Corps. The five-pointed star-shaped helmet badge commemorates the star used as a recognition emblem by the Allied forces in the Northwest Europe campaign of 1944–1945. The lace on the collar signifies a Netherlands Guards unit, while the cuffs are modelled on those worn by the British Guards Division. Battle honours and missions. St. Come 1944. Pont Audemer 1944. Beringen 1944. Tilburg 1944. Hedel 1945. West Java 1946–1949. Oost Java 1947–1949. Bosnia and Herzegovina 1996–1998. Cyprus 1999. Kosovo 2000. Iraq 2004. Uruzgan. Afghanistan 2006–2007. 2009. Military William Order. Unit Award. Garderegiment Fuseliers Prinses Irene.